Hi, Scott here with 802 Outdoor Adventures. I hope I'm getting this on video. I forgot my cell phone, so I'm using my, I bought a cheap little action camera. So that's what we're filming on today. And we're up here on another brook, someplace I've never been before. And I got my first piece of gold, so let's flip the camera around and we'll show you. There it is. Not much, but it's first piece of gold. Hopefully, I'm digging in a spot just down below here. Hopefully, we'll get some more. So, we'll be back. Well, I'm going to classify off a bucket and pan out a whole bucket, and then we'll be back with you. I might add Dylan's here and Dave's here. There's Dylan. Hey, Dave's up there digging in the bedrock. So it's a pretty cool area. Brook's running along here. I didn't bring my reaper. I'm going to be back here tomorrow. So depending on what I get today and how much material I move, I may bring that up tomorrow. But I do have the bazooka, no, not the bazooka. I do have the banjo pan today, and I might set up. I got some spots I can set up my tripod, and might get some shots of working the I keep saying bazooka. We'll set up a shot and work the banjo pan. I don't think I've done that yet in any of my videos. Anyway. We'll be back. The first thing I do when I run the banjo pan is I get someplace that I'm comfy and get my bucket beside me. I already primed the Vortex mat. What you want to do is get all the air bubbles out of it. I should have shown you that in the beginning, but I forgot. But I don't know if you can see it. You don't want to see any air bubbles with water in there. As water sits on here, you can see the little air bubbles in it. The gold and everything will skip right across the top. I usually put 4 or 5 scoops in here, get a good bit of material. Now this is all classified to 1/2 inch. You can run straight material. All you want to do is break that up and make sure it's stratified real good. And then just shake and pour. Scoop, shake and pour. Every once in a while I'll sort of bring that back in, shake it up some more, and then pour it out. Keep it all mixed up. Sometimes at the very end of this you can see gold sitting in your pan, like right now I've got a little piece right there sitting right in the pan right there. So we'll just wash that through, take it out real good. There's a little nugget trap in here that will catch bigger gold. Sometimes some of the smaller stuff sits in there. But then I've got this other bucket over here and I just give it a little rinse. You don't have to do that, but that's what I do. And then fill her up again. That was a little piece of gold in that Vortex mat right there. I don't know if my camera's where my camera's aimed exactly. I don't have a screen that faces me, but We'll do one more pan here. Somebody said it's just like opening and closing a drawer. That's all you do, is just shake it back and forth. Then when you think you got it all stratified out, you can just start pouring it out. Sometimes you can rinse off the top layer, which is just the lighter stuff. I do draw that back in once in a while because I have seen bigger, flatter gold. There's another piece. So we're into some gold here, I'm seeing it. Then you get, I pick these rocks out of here. Make sure they aren't yellow. I have seen bigger, flatter gold actually get caught right on the end of that vortex matting. And I mean right on the end. I had a piece get caught in there and stand up straight, and scared me a little. So now I draw that material back every once in a while just to sort of clean out the vortex matting. And it allows any of the flatter pieces that are riding on top of the black sand to hopefully work itself down in, maybe get caught in a nugget trap on the way back through. Should have brought my reaper. I might go get it at lunchtime. Truck's not very far away. If you watch any of Mike Pung's videos, the guy that invented this, he does it really super fast. I'm a little bit slower. I don't know. I've panned the tailings before, and I haven't found any gold in them, but I'm still a little bit more cautious, I think, than I probably need to be, especially after watching him run the thing. And like I said, you don't have to classify, so that's the banjo pan. I'm already down to the last third of the bucket there. I'll be back on the cleanup. Probably not a great angle on that camera, but when it comes to cleaning this thing up, all you do is there's a little hole in the back of this. Just pop that out. Slide it in there, wash your banjo pan out, and just take that vortex mat, and all I do is scrub it around in there. Give it a look, looks clean, and put it back in. Then I find a spot I can leave it, and it won't float away, but still has water in it to keep that mat fine. And then let me get a pan. That is all the material there is to pan out. That is it. Really way less than the reaper, but we had to work a lot harder to get there too. That reaper's kind of nice because you just let the water do the work. While I'm here, I'll just quick pan this out and see what we got. I know we've got a couple pieces in there. I saw them. Yep, there they are. Well, that's not bad. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. Like I said, I'm using this little action camera. Let me see if I can. Can't really see it in the screen, but it looks like it's picking it up, so not bad. There's probably a dozen pieces overall in there, so hey, we'll take it. We'll be back with the next one. Well, that pan wasn't near as good as the last one. That one kind of sucked. One dot and a few micros. Well, on to the next. We'll keep going. I know there's gold in here. I just got off from it a little bit, so I just gotta figure out where it went. Yeah, that was... I'm doing kind of a cross section of the stream following some bedrock here, and they seem to be picking up less and smaller gold, so I think I'm going to go back the other way and dig some of that out. A lot more overburden that way, but I think the gold was better where I started, so let's go back that way and we'll see you on the next pan. It's not a bad day here. Stream's running. Dave's still digging up there. Dylan's moved down below me. There he is, chucking rocks. There's a nice little hole right here. I'm not equipped to jump in anything deep. I only have my muck boots on, so I haven't seen Dave or Dylan dive right in there yet either. Probably been dug out before. I'm working around this big rock and in amongst this little boulder field. Well, we'll keep digging. Hopefully we'll get onto something decent. Well, there we are again. Little itty bitty stuff. I found that hole in the bedrock right there, and there wasn't anything in it. And that crack, and there was another crack up there. It's just I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I'm just kind of running some of this top material, and that's what I'm getting out of the top stuff, just flood gold. But hey, we're seeing yeller, so we'll just keep going. It's getting late in the day, too late in the day to move now, so I'm just going to be stubborn and just keep sort of scraping off this bedrock here. Alright, we'll be back on the next one. There we go. There's some gold that came out of the bottom of that hole. Not too bad. Nothing huge, but shows promise. I gotta get a big rock moved. I got Dylan's bar I borrowed, so I'm gonna work on that for a moment and see if I can't get that to wiggle. It's this one right here. It's not even wiggling at the moment, but we'll see what we can do. Dylan's taking a break up there. Dave's still at it. I haven't heard either one of them hoot and hollering, so I'm guessing they haven't found a lot of gold yet. We'll be back on the next one. We got some more. 3 pieces. I got that rock moved with the help of Dave and Dylan. And that hole's deep. I mean, I'm almost at the top of my boot. And we're getting seeing a little bit of color. Not too much. Really good looking material. It's coming out real thick and a little bit of clay with it. So, I don't know. Best chance for gold, I guess, right now. Oh, excuse me, it's getting late. Boy. They took a walk upstream. I decided to stay here because I just barely got the rock moved when they decided they wanted to go. So I'm going to hang with this spot for the day. And we'll keep going. I probably got another hour in me, if that. So hopefully we'll show you a couple more pans. There we are again. Little more gold. what's that, 5 pieces? The one on either end, the ones are a little bit chunky, so yeah, we're not doing too bad. I get about 2 blank pans and then I get one of these, so it's teasing me, it's keeping me interested. On to the next. And there's a couple more pieces. 3. That bigger one's a nice little piece. Still scratching around the bottom of that hole. I tried to reach in there with my hands and get some material and try to scratch out some cracks down in there, but it's getting too deep now. I can't reach down in there, so I'm stuck using my shovel. It's alright though, we'll keep going. I probably got a couple more pans in me. That's about it. My back's starting to get sore. Those guys went upstream. Now I don't mind hanging out, waiting for them. It's getting cloudier. We were supposed to get a rainstorm this afternoon. I hope that doesn't happen, at least while we're out here. But if it does, I've been wet before. Nice little area in here. Bedrock's not too deep. Having fun. So one thing I wanted to show you is the banjo pan comes with what they call vortex mat. Believe it or not, the pockets in that map are deeper than what they appear, but I believe when Mike invented this thing, Mike Pung, same guy that invented the gold cube, I think what he had in mind is, you saw me earlier shaking this back and forth and dumping the water out, that the vortex mat is sort of designed for that dual motion. Dave installed Dream Mat in his, and I don't have any experience with a Dream Mat. I mean, the concept is really cool. I don't know how I tried it out actually a little bit on just a partial bucket, and I did a quick cleanup and didn't get any gold, but I didn't pan into a safety pan either. I didn't have anything available, so I don't know. I didn't get a lot of gold out of the second half of that bucket with the other, but I don't know. We'll be back here tomorrow, so maybe I'll try to bring an extra bucket or something and try to pan into it and then run it through the banjo pan that has the vortex mat and see if this Dream Mat actually works or if it loses some gold. But that's pretty cool. It's like a little mini version of what you see in the sluice boxes. Anyway, I just thought that was pretty cool that he put that in there. He hasn't used his banjo pan much. This one's had a lot of use. You can probably tell by how nice and shiny it is compared to the finish in mine. Okay. Hopefully I'll be back to show you some gold here in another minute. Well, that's my last pan of the day. My back is shot. Got to save a little gas for tomorrow. Tim will be here. We're coming back up here again. Hopefully those guys will get back here pretty quick, because I got an hour ride back to my camper. In the meantime, I'm going to sit down and sip on some water for a little bit and rest up for the hike out of here. we'll be back for the goal count, such as it is.